The following day, the Prince Albert II sailed into Hornsund fjord and anchored off Gashamna, which is a site with a long and important history. Gashamna is a relatively large and open bay. There are the remains of several historic events, including a whaling station from the late 1600s and early 1700s, huts where Russian and Norwegian trappers used to overwinter, and a hut from one of the first great international research expeditions in the Arctic. These mounds are where they put the big pots for boiling the whale blubber. And here's a collection of bowhead whale bones. A bowhead whale's skull, jawbone, another skull and a snout. The natural environment on the island offers a huge selection of things to see, such as nesting Arctic terns and purple saxifrage, which is a species of edible plant very common all over the high Arctic. It is one of the very first spring flowers, continuing to flower during the whole summer where the snow melts later. The island is also of geological significance, and the tundra is interesting as it largely consists of patterned ground with the gravel forming circular patterns. The permafrost lies just below the surface, so the ground thaws and freezes repeatedly, and this causes the surface material to separate into areas of sand and stones, forming circles. Back on board the Prince Albert, the ship set sail to ice cruise in Bergebukta. We were going to ice cruise in the Zodiacs, but the weather had deteriorated and there was more ice than anticipated, so the ice cruising was aboard the ship. However, a few birds seemed not to mind the icy conditions. And we even spotted this lone walrus. Snow began to fall and it was pretty bleak out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an announcement for all crazy swimmers.
But this did not deter some brave souls who took the traditional polar plunge. And later we enjoyed the farewell cocktail party, which gave us an opportunity to thank the staff for a wonderful, memorable trip. And still more to come the following day, the final day of a fantastic Arctic cruise. As the Prince Albert II sailed towards Belsund to anchor off Bamsebu, Van Kulenfjord, 35 kilometres into Spitsbergen, the sunny weather quickly turned to windy, icy conditions. We take to the Zodiacs and disembark around 6 AM on what is called in English White Whale Beach. It's pretty cold with a big wind chill factor as we explore this island, with much to remind us of its former whaling activity, and we can be thankful that here at least the practice has long ceased. This apparently was the food storage hut, the remains of one of the boats. The other boat seems to have weathered a bit better, but still not seaworthy. Still not bad, given they've been on the beach for about 100 years probably. This winch is in pretty good condition after all these years. It was used to pull the whaling boats ashore. And here is Bamsebu hut, which is still in quite good condition, perhaps because it is privately owned. The long nails with the sharp end facing outwards are to ward off polar bears. They would try to get inside the hut only once because the sharp nails would make them give up. And fortunately, we have a person on polar bear watch. The beautiful beluga whales were the target whales for this whaling station, hence the name White Whale Beach, and as a reminder there are masses of beluga whale bones on the beach. Back on board we sailed to Poolepynten, which is famous for the many walrus that haul out on the beach. And we were not disappointed, although there was not much action going on. They're not exactly cute and cuddly, but this pair look quite endearing. An Arctic tern on the beach as we leave. It was my birthday on the last day and I enjoyed dinner with a group of Brits we met on board. It was a nice finish to the cruise. We disembarked at Longyearbyen and had time for a brief look around the town before we left for home. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to view our still photos, please visit our website. Canvas prints, cards and magnets of these pictures and more can be purchased on our website. http://jrphotography.webplus.net